Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Head coach Quinn Snyder is trying to help the Jazz break through in a crowded Western Conference. Snyder said, "There's always challenges, and I'm comfortable with adversity. I just want to keep the right perspective. I've got something that I love to do." And Kevin, he is one of the biggest reasons the Jazz is always a factor.
He is doing a great job. Thank you, DA. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Powell.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. Now here's Van Vliet. To the left side wing. Gasol finds Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam, no good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Lowry's got the first points of the night for the Raptors.
Some guys, Kevin, just have a knack to get to the cup. Kyle Lowry's all about being aggressive and assertive.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Siakam misses. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Gasol. The 10-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep Ingles. Gasol with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10. The Jazz second.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the Raptors. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for Toronto, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them, Greg. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And Mitchell no good on that one.
You know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? He is just as great off the court as he is on. This guy is engaging. He's self-aware. He is the real deal. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Jazz trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. From the line, drained for 2 points. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. And with his dad working with Major League Baseball players, Mitchell was rubbing elbows with guys making millions. He saw some players who stayed humble and others who didn't. And you know what, Doris? I think it made an impression.
And I think, Kevin, if you listen to Donovan, he talks about how his parents impressed upon him the importance of how you treat people. So even with all the success, it's not going to this young man's head. He is so grounded.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. Bogdanovich dishes to Ingles. 5 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now, here's Siakam. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, you size up the defense. You know when to rise and fire and to catch and shoot. Marc Gasol doing work.
Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Conley the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. With some arc. Ingles with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Utah is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Conley up top, covered by Van Vliet. Ingles against Siakam. Conley left side. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit. Because of Rudy Gobert's thin frame, people were trying to take advantage of him early physically in his career. For the Jazz, they wanted him to get stronger, get in the weight room, and become more of a problem.
And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
What's up?
A free throw drops for Gobert. And for 7-footers like Gobert, it seems, Doris, there's more risk of injury.
Well, everything the Jazz organization has done with Rudy has focused from the core down. They want to make sure their big man has functional strength that eases pressure on the knees and ankles. Both of those areas have been so problematic for guys his size.
Now, here's Bogdanovic after the Marcus Holmes. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points for him in that last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Conley. Poked away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bogdanovic. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Kyle Lowry.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
And here's Conley outside, and he gets it back. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Jazz lead by 1. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Ibaka outside. Throws it up high.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. They grab their own miss. Chalk up 2 there. Gobert's got 5 points so far.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Toronto calls timeout. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Toronto, OG Anunoby comes in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Thomas. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
No good on that one.
And the Utah fans known league-wide for their passion.
This is a very tough place to get a win on the road, Greg. You know that as well as anyone. You've got the elevation, second highest in the league, and as you mentioned, those fans are loud, proud, and passionate.
Here's Moutier. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Thomas. Powell, no one around him, cans it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 2.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Outside, Davis. Back to Clarkson. Rocket 6. From deep. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Anunoby passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Anunoby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now, here's Clarkson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Occupying that instant offense role, Doris. Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Doris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably two guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has on his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Kicks to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Poked loose. And the rejection by Ibaka. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Williams-Goss is checked in for the Jazz. Raptors with the lead. Now here's Powell. 20 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Out to the right wing. Here's Ibaka. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And to me, it's never easy trying to guard Serge Ibaka. This guy is such a powerful player who is not afraid to mix it up.
Thomas against Moutier. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
And here is Powell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. They get it again.
Kev, we know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Gobert dishes to Mudia. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Powell with it, and there's the pass to Thomas. Ibaka outside. Here's Anunoby. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
Very key to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Thomas in at the point. Here's Gobert after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Shooting two.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career, and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft." They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. D.A., thank you. Here's Moutier. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Moutier finds Gobert. Good D by Siakam. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now, here's Siakam. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Moutier against Thomas. Now O'Neal. Back to Moutier. He kicks it to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Toronto shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside Thomas. It's stolen by Moutier. And Moutier throws it down.
A point guard who's got incredible vertical. Emmanuel Moutier, no doubt on the dunk.
Toronto calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thomas. Now here's Gasol. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D Wade with how he plays.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
This is an important part of Pascal Siakam's game. Get into your mid-range, catch your rhythm.
Now here is Conley, covered by VanVleet. Mitchell outside. Here's Conley, covered by VanVleet. Just 3 to shoot, and that one drops for him. Ingles has got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Goes back up. And Gasol sends it back.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 15-6 run. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley surveying the D. Shoots over VanVleet. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Back to Lowry. Deflects the pass. One-on-one fast break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
No, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Siakam left side. Over Ingles. Siakam good. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter. Jazz leading by 10. Outside Conley. Here's Johnson. No good. A D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Conley. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Gobert the pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A fader. Here's Ingles. Good D by Siakam.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Gasol. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this is exactly what Marc Gasol gives you, the power to fight through contact and the skill to convert.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Free throw good, Gasol. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays. And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kyle Lowry. Now here is Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Over Lowry. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 5. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Toronto shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Now, here's Ingles. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. Fades. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And here is Van Vliet. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Siakam, good. And Doris, what is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives rise to that respect?
Well, you think about it. He played the game at a high level, of course, collegiately at Duke. He has paid his dues as a coach. He's got tremendous intellect for the game. And there's this growth mindset with him. He's always looking at himself. How can I get better? Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Gasol up top over Mitchell. Gasol, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Van Vliet with it. Passes it to Siakam. Over Ingles. Siakam misses. Jazz leading by 5. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. And the Raptors also making a change. Ibaka's checked in. Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. It's stolen by Lowry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lowry's got 8 points.
Well, historically, Kyle Lowry has been defensively disruptive, and he does his own work on the offensive end after doing it on the D.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead early. The pass to Clarkson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He has 5.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Pascal Siakam, the efficiency, the willingness to go ahead and pile up some points. Nicely done here.
Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Conley dishes to Gobert. Clock at 4. Over Ibaka. Gobert can't hit. Raptors trail by 3. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Now here's Van Vliet, over by Conley. Siakam against Davis. Siakam passes to Lowry. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 5.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Now here is Conley. Launches a 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Now Van Vliet. The feed to Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you, he's not afraid to take hits on the way to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry will manufacture points any way he has to.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. At the forward slots, it's Bogdanovic and Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And that one misses.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Gasol inside. Gobert on him. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovic. The tray. Some solid defense from Johnson.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Right block shot. Rebound, Utah. Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet. Never the most heralded player, Doris. Well, you know, he says he bet on himself. And it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. He kicks it to Ingles. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Over Bogdanovich. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Van Vliet.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. That's tipped. The pass to Gobert. They get the rebound. Ingles. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Thomas checked in for Toronto. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now here's Van Vliet over by Conley. Here's Siakam. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, you love to see Siakam get going. This guy is so good at getting to his spots and converting.
Utah leading by 6. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Siakam left side. The 9-foot shot. Count it. Siakam's got 17 now. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 7-point differential. Now here is Conley. He has 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And the first one drops. And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Thomas. Good on both.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Now here's Powell. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, the wingspan of Pascal Siakam makes that dunk look easy.
Jazz have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
And Siakam throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And here is Conley. 8 points for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 10 points. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team or the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Throw good, Siakam.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star, and guys, he's not done growing yet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Davis is checked in for Gobert. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. Williams-Goss is checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Siakam hits them both.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
And the Jazz call time here. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris, defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt. At 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Now here's Davis taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound, Utah. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 10. Pass to Davis. He can't get that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Now here is Ibaka. Back to Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Siakam's got 25 points. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And Toronto making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Now here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. Feeds it to Davis. Pass to Williams-Goss. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams-Goss has got his first 3 points of the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. A second chance effort. Ibaka finds Van Vliet. It's Powell on the wing. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 10. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Stolen away. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's Powell on the wing. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Ed Davis.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him. And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
And he makes the first. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
Now here's Moutier. 8 points for him. Pass to Williams-Goss. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Powell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
No good on the second free throw. Utah leading by 8. It's stolen by Ibaka. And the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Utah has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Moutier dishes to Davis. Back to Moutier. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. That shot no good. Raptors trail by 6. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lowry. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Back to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The shot by Powell, no good. Jazz leading by 6. To the middle. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes to Anunoby. Shoots over Clarkson. Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's the pass to Williams-Goss. Davis kicks to Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Powell. 2 points. That one goes. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Clarkson with the ball. From the arc. Misses the shot. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Lowry and Powell, the guards. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Anunoby, and it's Ibaka in at the center. Here's Hollis Jefferson, pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Clarkson, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Clarkson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Anunoby. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Utah. Pulls up. High post. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Unloads. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And another basket for Toronto.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Clarkson passes to Davis. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded by Powell. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Passes it to Ingles. Back to Moutier. And the pass to Williams-Goss. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Now the Raptors moving it up. He lobs it up.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Here's Clarkson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Moutier finds Clarkson. Shoots from the baseline. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Anunoby. Johnson comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Johnson. Now the dish to Lowry. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Mitchell, and Gasol sends it back. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Conley. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Here's Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Johnson outside. Van Vliet up top. Covered by Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Gasol against Gobert. Outside Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. That's tipped. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now here is Conley. Covered by Van Vliet. Up top, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pushing it up. Here's Johnson, and the layup falls. And the Raptors lead by 2.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. He kicks to Mitchell. High arcing shot. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Gasol. Lowry drives in. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's Mitchell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Van Vliet kicks to Gasol. He feeds it to Johnson. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. Now Gobert covered by Van Vliet. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Conley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Gasol. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol, strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Siakam is checked in for Serge Ibaka.
One shot.
Let's remember, in Marc Gasol, we have got a guy who has worked hard on both his body and his game. We are talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year here.
And the Jazz call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Down low. The 11-footer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jazz trail by 7. Conley, the pass to Gobert. This is to Mitchell. Ingles in the corner to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here is Conley. Has to Gobert. Floats one up. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Johnson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Siakam. Shot left block. And another shot. Pass to Johnson. Right side Lowry. Here's the 3. That shot no good. And Utah the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. The 11-footer, and the shot goes down. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Offside Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. The jump hook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And yes, it's good. 10 points for Marc Gasol.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 9 points. Again, the Jazz score.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
To the paint. Pulls up on the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 12 points for Marc Gasol.
and likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Marc Gasol. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Ingles. Pulls it up. And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors leading by 8. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
But Kevin, with that kind of contact, the officials are going to blow their whistle. A really good job by Kyle to convert through contact.
Jazz trail by 11. Mitchell outside. Over Lowry. Another shot. Davis finds Ingles. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count that one from VanVleet. VanVleet's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Raptors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the Jazz with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. Conley with the 3. Good on the triple.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Johnson outside. Here's VanVleet. Johnson surveying the floor. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mark, how do you break down what went well for your team in winning this game tonight?
Just a good all-around night. We believe that in the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game. We just believe. On to the next one.
Yeah, this is a veteran team, and you guys showed your experience down the stretch. Thanks, Mark. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.